Well, I'm out here at the mini excavator today. I thought I was going to get on it before now. And the problem I ran into is my cable messed up. So it doesn't want to start without this cable. So now I went and bought another one. I'm here. I'm going to try to get it reinstalled. I'm seeing how this little mic works. So it's a new deal to me, so I got to see how everything's going to work and put it all together. Hopefully this works right. It seems to be a better cable than the one that I had, because the one that I had on the bottom down here would just come off. So I'm going to try to get it in here. Play with it, get it back together. And see. It's been a couple days. I thought I'd already have this done before now, but I didn't. I got the fans hooked up. Now I have to get this working. Playing with this cable is a pain in the butt, but I'm going to speed up the video a little bit. It took me a while to finally get it to where it worked, but I also have to take things back apart, find out. I pulled the spark plug out here in a little bit to see if it's getting fire. It wasn't, so it's just other issues, and I finally get it resolved. So we'll go with this and see how it works. But the little cable in there's a pain. I have to take the other one, a bracket off, to get it all hooked together, and then I do the spark plug bit and eventually get it working. The sad part is you can't see everything in here. Okay. Now I need to feed this cable into this choke. I did find a cable, but it was for a vehicle, but it wasn't the right one. Cannot see. Okay, that's a let me see this. My arm still hurts from my operation. I just can't lift anything or do anything hard, heavy.
think the cable was in the way. And get it started. Well, this sucks. I gotta pull. Gets to me bending over.
Getting aggravated with this cable because it just, without taking the little bracket that holds it on off, it's just getting aggravating because the cable, the bolt's not long enough to get a good grip. So eventually I do get figured out, but I'm getting so daggum aggravated because it just does not want to work right. Well, I've spent probably about 30 to 45 minutes working on trying to get that cable in, and I finally get it somewhat, so I'm going to see if it's the gas. So I take the bolt out of the bottom of the carburetor, but first I try pouring a little bit down the carburetor to see if I can get it started, but it didn't work. So after this, I go get the spark plug wrench and come back and take out the spark plug. I went and got my 1/4-inch ratchet. What sucks is it's snap-on, but it decides it don't want to work no more, so I'm gonna have to get me another one. With the front panel off, I can see in there a lot better and see trying to adjust the cable to make sure it's right, but it's still not starting. I'm playing with the off and on gas cut off and all of this in there right now, and eventually I do take the floor out so I can get to it, because like I was saying, it's not starting. So we'll keep going. With the spark plug out, I start checking the wiring and all to see if maybe the ground's not hooked up, because every time you turn it off, this is ground system, it cuts all the power. So eventually I do pull the floor up and I do find the problem. The ground cable wasn't loose, but for some reason it just wasn't making enough contact, and I tighten it up and it starts up. I adjust the choke and away it goes. Adjusting the choke cable, and then I start putting everything back together, and it starts and runs fine. It was just the ground cable was a little loose, tightened it up, and away it goes. Well, just tidying everything up now. I've got everything back together. Took about an hour and 10 minutes to figure out what was wrong. So tomorrow I'm going to change out, put the small trenching bucket on it and start digging the water line, and I'll start making some more videos. I just gotta go.